And welcome, everyone. Gabe the Izzard, back in my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas, and I am standing on the corner of 9th Street and Interstate 30 on the east side of town. The east side. I'm going to be walking Hanger Hill today. It's a community that is just east of Interstate 30. It's a small little block between 9th Street as the northern boundary and Oakland Cemetery to the southern boundary, Interstate 30 to the west, and an industrial area to the east. As you can see here, there is lots of road construction going on. They have removed 9th Street Bridge. The bridge that went over 9th Street is completely gone, and they are putting a bigger and better bridge that is looking west, the China Garden, and right on the other side of that is MacArthur Park. So I'm gonna go walking along this neighborhood. I would love for you to go ahead, tag along. That's ridiculous. With the 9th Street Bridge in the background and the Tedford Grocery, I am heading down 9th Street. The east side of town has had a pretty good resurgence of activity as far as economic investment, people moving into homes here on the east side, which was pretty much abandoned as far as people wanting to move into the neighborhood and invest in their homes, remodel them, make them better. There's Tigger up in the window. You see Tigger right there. But this used to be a very vibrant part of town back in the 60s, up until probably the 70s, heading south on Welch. But there's been lots of businesses being added and new construction on 6th Street on the east side. And so this Hanger Hill area south of 9th is benefiting from that. Property values have risen slightly. There's still a great bit of vacant lots and fixer-upper opportunities. A lot of these houses have already been purchased up. The lots also, their investors are just waiting for that time to come in and do a major revitalization. But there's lots of nice architecture here. Even these run-down houses still have some cool angles and looks to them. And these houses are not quite what you would see as far as huge monster houses that are 3,000 square foot plus. They're more in line with the modest family houses, which I think are more desirable than those super large houses, because it takes a lot to actually maintain and manage those houses. Sidewalks are something to be desired. I have a good friend that his family lived here on 10th and Welch in one of these houses that are gone now. I think it was right here on this corner. Just walking the neighborhood.
I thought you was filming stuff.
Well, I am, but I just,
What, documentary or something?
yeah, I document like just all the Little Rock neighborhoods, just walk around them and just give what information I know about them,
You get paid to do that?
No, I just do it for myself. I've got probably 10 or 20 views of them. It ain't popular or anything, but I like to do it myself.
Okay, then, bro. Have a great day.
You too. Maybe those views will pop up. That would be cool. This neighborhood was created in the early 1900s, around 1907. The Leifer Manufacturing Company is who built a lot of the concrete buildings around here. Hanger Hill gets its name from Peter Hanger, which was a prominent Little Rock figure. And he subdivided the land adjacent to his home in 1869. That's the same year that St. John's College, which was a Masonic college, plotted 95 acres and built their college. It was pretty much on the other side of this hump here in the which is the 630 I-30 interchange, but you can't see it now. Here's a church that's just been built. The last time I was over here, I did a tour of homes for the Quapaw Quarter Association, and this house was on it. This house is on the National Historic National Register of Historic Places. It has gas lights in some of the rooms. Some of the house has been updated, a lot of it hasn't. It was on the market not too long ago, but I believe that it has been sold. Here's the house at the end of Welch right here. Welch actually continues on the other side of this construction. But it only runs for a couple more blocks. And as you can see, there's a lot of construction going on because they're widening I-30, and they're revamping this interchange. And there's been a lot of pushback from progressive members of the community that think that you shouldn't widen or add into a bridge or anything like that. But man, it's going to be a lot better once they get it all completed. And now we cut over east one block. I'm on 13th, about to be on College. I'm gonna have to cross this street right here. No crosswalks. But here you go, it's a single family home, really nice, modest area. Some people taking away a porta potty. Love these sloping type roof lines like that. Like I said, the city's doing a lot of work over here. That just trying to get this little section, the infrastructure a little bit better, or improving the streets. Like I say, many vacant lots, and I'm sure people live here, but there's some fixer-upper opportunities, like the cylinder retaining wall. And so this intersection right here is an exit that you can take off of 630. It's right at the end. You either can go east or west on Interstate 30, or take the exit, which dumps you out right here. It's the 15th Street exit, and brings you right here. Lots of times, if you have lots, you can see if, like, actually there's the industrial area, but if it's backed up on the freeway, you can see the freeways right here. They'll take this exit and try to cut back north to bypass the 630 interchange. Still a lot of vacant lots, and these are residential, zoned residential, not commercial. Somebody has re-bricked this building to make it look a little more modern, but either it's still under construction or it's abandoned because the windows have been boarded up. Whew. It's either some bad trash or a dead body. Could be either around here. I'm kind of zigzagging in and out of the sidewalk and street. The sidewalk doesn't really have good paths. Some more opportunity over here. What's happening? Right here is 17th Street. Looking west, down there is I-30, and also Booker Elementary, and also it's not Washington. I don't know. There's another elementary school down there. Here is a vacant lot right here. This right here looks to be like what it could have been a commercial lot, because just of the flooring that's on there. And then this is Oakland Cemetery. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, as you can tell by the sign there. Lots of cool things in there. A lot of Masonic graves. And this is a sweet brick or rock entryway with the gate. It is padlocked. You can enter over off of what's the name of that street? Not McElmont. Forgot the name of the street. It's over by Booker though. On the other side of the Oakland Cemetery is the National Veterans Cemetery. It has all the headstones that are white and in rows. It's a cool little spot though. You only really come into this neighborhood if you want to be here or if you get dumped off of 630 and you're cutting through, because there's no way out on this back section. I'm gonna head up Hanger. Down there is Geyer, not Geyer Springs, but just Geyer Street. Head up Hanger. There's not much on the side of Geyer. There's a few houses on the west side of the street, and on the right east side is where the industrial area starts. Again, over here on this east side, very modest houses, 1,400 square footers, maybe a little bit larger. But none of those big massive ones. Yeah, I'm just kind of walking in the middle of the street. Probably get a little better perspective. There's the industrial side. You can see it just kind of dead ends over there. There's a steel manufacturer, other warehouses and stuff. What's happening? It's hard to believe, in not just this neighborhood, but other neighborhoods where you see all these vacant lots, that there was houses. I mean, these houses were elbow to elbow here at one time. Now they're, you can see it, electrical transformers down there. Now there are a few vacant areas, and you get a street like this where every house is intact. Nice landscaping. Banana tree. few years ago, they outlawed basketball goals in the street, which on a street like this, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, like, where are you going to play basketball? Not everybody has a concrete pad in their yard. And I can guarantee you, from growing up in the country, playing on uneven dirt isn't the easiest thing, though you might gain some dribbling skills. Church here on the corner. And we're about to enter Hanger Hill Park, which has some basketball goals and a tennis court. A little bit of a play area over there. This is the Ward Chapel, I guess Methodist AME Church. I don't know what AME means. Those apartments over there, I've been in those. That's the I can't remember the name of them, but they're interesting. I've delivered appliances into there. Here is a shotgun type house. I really like those type houses. Maximize your space inside the house, but then not take up a huge footprint. This is a nice architecture style Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. It's got the stained glass. Love the brickwork, the arches, the old neon sign, and it even has, I don't know if it works, but it even has a little yellow cross in it. So this was founded in 1886 by Reverend O.H. Reddix, rebuilt and dedicated in 1965 by Reverend Pettaway, which at least shows the deacons there. I'm wondering if that Pettaway is the same person that the Pettaway neighborhood is named after. Walk down to this next street and then take a left and head back over to College. It's a nice quiet park on a Friday morning. Couple fixer-upper opportunities. Shotgun style house with obvious additions there to the back and possibly even to the top. And as I said, the further east you go from here, it turns into the industrial area and then the airport complex, which houses the Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport and also Falcon Jet, Central Flying Service. There's a cool stone building. This is another style building I like. It goes along with the shotgun style, but it's a duplex, so it's basically a double barrel shotgun house. Try to cross the street here. Somebody's moved into this house and kind of updated it a little bit. Like I say, there's a few over there that need to be worked on. Fixer-upper opportunities, and you would have a brick sidewalk. You just have to dig it out a little bit. Huge vacant area. This east side used to be a pretty self-sustained area with grocery stores and all the community necessities. But kind of dried up. Sidewalk has all but vanished as I approach the Welcome to Hanger Hill neighborhood sign, which is actually should say you're now leaving the Hanger Hill neighborhood, because the neighborhood is actually behind me. But I bet it says welcome on this side. Yes, it does. So I'm back up to 9th Street. Make my way up. That's a nice Victorian-esque porch. Heading west, and there is Bop Liquor, known to have the coldest beer in town. But I think that they've taken that sign down. They used to say the coldest beer in town. Lots of booze bottles along the ground. Cheap vodka. A lot of homeless bums buy their booze over there and head back down to the corners on 9th Street. But now that the bridge is out, they might have to go down on 6th Street. There's a red brick. Nice building. All right. And as you can see, we are heading back up to the corner where Tedford Grocery once stood. Now it's a heating and air company. Now's the time that I will flip it around so you can see my ugly mug once more. Thanks for joining me, Thanks for tagging along. I appreciate your watching and your views. Even if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. The numbers keep growing. I hope that I'm somewhat interesting and don't babble too much. But thanks for watching, and I'm gonna try to put in a few more neighborhood videos, kind of like this one. So maybe one day soon I'll be able to show you the new 9th Street Bridge. All right, see you next time. Later.